Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Guti. Oh, this is a very good
Such
run.
good technique.
Dani Olmo could try cutting in. He gets big! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Perez is flagged offside. He's looking wide, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has been slung wide. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Stood up well to him there. João Cancelo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Chance, surely! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
This looks promising. Perez. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, right place, right time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Guti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's fabulous. It's gone for a throw-in. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to pass it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Courtois deals with that nice and simple. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Here's the return pass. David Villa. Dani Olmo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. Dani Olmo, who does have an assist to his name, and he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. He's been euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. João Cancelo is there, and he can get that clear. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Guti. Chouameni. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It's a good ball out wide. Looking for options for movement. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi. Guti. Driving forward, knocks it into space. David Villa receives it in a good position here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's a lovely, neat pass. No way through there. Oh, Red, nice interception. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's a promising position, showing good feet. Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! And he's straight offside. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Bale. David Villa is onto this. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Guti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chouameni. And it's made its way to him. Dani Olmo. No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Villa. And it's Bale. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Mendy. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread out to the left. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Guti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. He's in space and looking for options. João Cancelo. Here's Guti. And he was quick to react. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Chouameni. Messi. Bale. Lovely ball and takes a shot! Oh, taken with style. And he is just ripping it up. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's become a case of men against boys. Picked out brilliantly. Dani Olmo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Big chance! One-on-one! And the shot! They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he's fancy pulled out wide. He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Real chance! Guti. Ambitious ball here. That's been intercepted. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that's delightful. And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Now it's Alvarez. Jimenez completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for a runner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Trigueros. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And he's forced to go back. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Now the ball in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Manu Trigueros is offering a wry smile there.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Granada looking to pass their way through. Now it's Alvarez. And here's Bale. He's looking wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lino is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And it's made its way to him. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Manu Trigueros. Manu Trigueros. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Bayer claims it, safe hands. Granada deciding to turn to the long ball now. Chance, surely! There it is! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's Valverde. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Decent chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! And he's heaved it away. And here's Alvarez. Lino. And here's Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Gives it back. And he's quick to get it clear again. João Cancelo. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Flings in across. Sola. And that's going up front in a hurry. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. And it's Bale. He's in a great position here. Trigueros has created one goal already.
Rodez certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Dyer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi is in a really good position out wide. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now it's Bale. Now it's Messi. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Valverde. Dani Olmo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Bale. Skillfully cut it. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the game has already resumed here.
Rodez really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alvarez. Aims beyond the defence. He has found the way through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. In by Cancelo. Cleared away. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And this is Bale. And this is Messi. And Messi! Trigueros is there to clear. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Dani Olmo. Valverde. Tries to play it through. And the finish! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation.
He's going for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. He's had it nicked away. Sola. Dani Olmo gets a foot in here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's through, now is he in? This looks promising. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. Dani Olmo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Bale. Valverde. Messi.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Granada choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Traumeri. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lino gets across to intercept that. And that has been clubbed away. That's gone for a throw-in. Chouameni, and it's Bale. Valverde. Oh, that's superb. Alvarez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Gets good distance on it. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Messi. And Messi! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, the ball's run. Has another go! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to get it away. Granada making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Rodez really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to...
He's had a shot! Clipped into space, and the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. They've played it short. Howson does really well to win the ball there. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found a way through. Looking for options for movement. Valverde kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dani Olmo. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Messi. Hit into the middle. He gets big.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And Messi! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Messi.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Hoyland. Palmer puts a cross in. Frimpong gets good distance on it. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I'm curious to see the winger Anthony Gordon being tasked with doing what he does here, Peter. He's such a good team player. I think he'll be looking to create space in those key areas out wide. He certainly has all the right attributes to do that. The pace, the directness, the work rate. He's got everything he needs.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And he's intervened well there. Gakpo gets a good foot in there. Gakpo proves just a little bit too strong. And it's McAllister. Mohamed shot a goal! He's scored! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's there to belt it away. Can he get it through? And he's there to get it away. Soboslai. Now this could be a chance. He shifted it to the flank. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Kerkez.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Lino is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's going to be a goal kick. McAllister. Frimpong. And Konate. And it's Frimpong. Szoboszlai. McAllister. He is through here. Plenty to aim at. And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Up he goes! Cleared without complication. Palmer. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. That's a good ball out wide. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. Lino. Rijkaard. Ekitike. Oh, super find. Can he finish? He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's got away. And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. They've played it short. McAllister. McAllister's cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Plays it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely feet. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Great chance! Sticks it away! And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Szoboszlai. Kerkez. So, what can they make of this? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Can he finish? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Rodez can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's been taken short. Tries to... He's got full! Defending of the desperate variety. Gordon. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister. Now it's Gakpo. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Good ball, good take. But he's well positioned here. Oh, well played, well played. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune. He's tried one! Ekitike. Knocks it into space. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Szoboszlai plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. Boylan. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, it's played into the area. The referee has given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Rijkaard. Gakpo.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Little pass back. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Gordon. Gakpo. Can he spark a counter here? That's a lovely, neat pass. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Threads one in. Now it's Gakpo. Rijkaard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's in a great position. Hoyland! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Attention, changement.
So, third quarter of the game. Here's the header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Hoyland. Oh, that's a key interception. McAllister. Mohamed Salah, looking understandably energised after his goal. Nicely weighted ball. Gordon could try cutting inside here. Palmer knocks it out wide. Some really good ball movement. And that's aimed. Bullish header! Should have equalised.
Ah, that was so poor. A very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Just eases him off the ball. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now it's Isak.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Wirtz. So much time and space here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. A header! It's bounced back off the post.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
That is lovely. Zanetti gets a foot in here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Big header! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, shot, surely! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Perisic has had an interesting career, Pete.
Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That looks terrific header. It's in. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Foot in, knocks it out wide. That's a good ball out wide. PSV looking to pass their way through. He's in space and looking for options. And that's aimed into the middle.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
That is good alertness. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Szoboszlai. Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He has a look up. Del Piero. Chouameni. Now it's Gordon. Tries to pass it through. And he welcomes it in. Cross from Hakimi. Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, refuses to take the bait. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Szoboszlai. Chouameni. And it's Szoboszlai. Looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Szoboszlai. Messi in acres of space out wide. Up he goes! Another fruitless header.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Hakimi has given away a free kick. He's found a way past, and he's had it nicked away. Hoyland. Now it's Hoyland. Gordon is onto this. Del Piero. Oh, that's nice. And Del Piero! Oh, that was no routine save.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tchouameni. And it's Del Piero. Hoyland receives it in a good position here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, what a climb! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Looking for options for movement. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi. He has found the way through. Now it's Hoyland. And here's Gordon. Gordon. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hangs it, climbs up big! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And here's Gordon. He's found a way through. Gordon! And he's done very well to deal with it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That's the throw. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, such a clever touch.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Played in. Zanetti with the clearance.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Oh, that's fabulous. Backward it goes. And he was alert to it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Perisic. Now it's Perisic. And the shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Looking for the run. Tchouameni. Szoboszlai. He's looking wide. That's a throw. PSV choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Substitution.
Now it's Till. He's in a great position here. And it's hoisted clear. And a chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substitution for PSV. Number 27.
So there's going to be another change here.
25. Coming on the field. Number
And it's been
19.
taken short.
Number 8.
That is good strength. It's a good foot in there. Barella. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's lofted through here. Danny Olmo. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Bale. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Big chance! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
There's the shot! And that's past the post. Perisic. Now it's Bale. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got... And Messi!
Added minute has been indicated.
That should get the job done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No, that was never going to make it. Dest. And it's Olmo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dest. And that's a throw-in. Not too... And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Begley beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Szoboszlai playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Turns back here, probably the best option. Van Aken. Oh, good spread. Threads one in. Szoboszlai. Now it's Bale. Del Piero. Real chance! He scored! There is the breakthrough! Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Gordon. And this is Bale. Van Aken. He's shifting through the gears here. Zanetti wins the duel this time. In with the challenge. Nicely weighted ball. Van Aken. Played out to the left flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Del Piero. This looks promising. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Stankovic. Van Aken. Stankovic. Under an awful lot of pressure. And it's Messi. Now it's Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp. He won't be happy with that one. Pass is just off target. And he's quick to snatch it back. And that's a throw-in. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Stankovic. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Van Aken. Looking for the run. He's picked his way through. And that's aimed into them. He rises! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
He's got away. Bale. Searching pass he's played there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Vanaken. Oh, played through for the wide man. Vanaken. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Del Piero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now it's Bale. Nicely shaped ball. That is good alertness. Now he's off and running. Now it's Gordon. Messi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And so we're off again. That'll be a throw-in. Howson. Adams. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. Zanetti. The net header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Stankovic. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Bale. And this is Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Van Aken. Nicely intercepted. Now it's Bale. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great right. Shoots! You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Stankovic. Here's Vanaken. Now it's Vanaken. Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. Chouameni. Bale charging forward, the ball at his feet. Stankovic. That's a good ball out wide. No outsmarting him this time. Del Piero. Oh, this is a great position. He's had a shot! It's in! And they've got their lead back. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Tries to pass it through, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Messi. Oh, that is shot at goal! It's in! A century of appearances and a goal so richly deserved. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Szoboszlai. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a key interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Van Aken. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's made its way to him. Messi. Szoboszlai. Now it's Haaland. Nuno Mendes. Del Piero receives it in a good position here. Del Piero. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Cleared without complication.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Adams! It's a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi looking to run onto it. He is, and Messi! Keeper always had the measure of that. Can he get it through? Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Oh, good read. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?